Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a shop my stash get ready with me. It is quite chatty and maybe a little bit long, so I'm going to keep this intro short. But if you want to see more makeup looks from me, make sure you subscribe and check out my playlist linked down below, and check out my social media, which is always linked in the description. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so to start off this look, I'm going to start with my Maybelline Infallible Total Cover. I was using this a ton before I got my stick foundation. Really, the stick foundation just became a matter of convenience. It's so quick to put on and blend out because I can just take the stick and kind of run it all over my face, and with this I have to put it on like this, and then we have to blend with our blender. But I just wanted something a little more full coverage today, especially because this background for some reason makes me look very gray. Like, this is a very white blanket, backdrop, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's a blanket, but it's my backdrop. So I just thought that it would make everything really bright, and it kind of makes it look dingy like my lighting does. So I might have to play with that a little bit more, because when I first get on camera, it may also be my new camera, I am just like, like, let me get some foundation on before I even start doing a tutorial. I'm going to do my eyes. I am going to prime this one piece of hair. I can't decide if I want it down or if I want it back or whatever. Like, it's all over the place right now. But anyway, I'm going to prime with my concealer and also put some concealer under my eyes because it could do for a bit of brightening. This is just the Fit Me concealer. This is the only concealer that I have. So mustache is a bit low in that department. I've really been trying not to buy a surplus of stuff, like getting more foundations and more concealers when I know for a fact I have foundation and concealer. So I'm just putting concealer on my chin and cupid's bow and stuff because I am having a bit of peeling. I was in the sun the last couple days and my SPF did not work as effectively as one would wish. So I have a little bit of peeling on my forehead, so I'm not going to really cake product up there. For today's look, I'm going to be doing like a smoky brown sort of look. I really want something a little bit deeper and kind of dramatic without being like completely blacked out. So I am going to start with my Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Resurrection 3, I believe. I've not used this in a while. And for my transition color, I'm just going to start with this taupe color in the corner on a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to kind of put this in the general brow bone crease area as our transition, just so we can start building depth. I'm going to be building up a lot of shades for this look. I want something that's nice and cohesive and, you know, maybe took a little longer than normal. I've just been really digging like these dark brown, kind of deep dark looks. Even though it's summer and everything's like real pastel and stuff, I'm still liking the darker aesthetic. I started following a bunch of people on Instagram who are like more the aesthetic that I try to achieve, especially during Halloween, and I am living for it all. So I'm going into the same palette now, and I'm going to dip into this color here for our crease color. And I'm just taking this and I'm putting it right into my eye socket. So these colors are very similar. They're only like a shade or two off, but it's going to provide so much depth into our lid. That's the one thing I learned from like the Marilyn Monroe makeup routine video I did, is that you don't need a whole lot of difference between your shades or even a whole lot of makeup to create a whole lot of depth and dimension in your looks. Now for the lid, I'm going to take a Tokidoki shade. This is a much like warmer shimmery brown. This is called Choco, and it does have a bit of shimmer, but it's like a true sort of chocolatey brown. It's really, really pretty on the lid, and I'm just going to pack this on top here. But now for a liner, I'm going to take my Physicians Formula with the Hazel Eye brown pencil, and we're gonna tightline our upper lash line. Take this pencil and I'm gonna go in the lower lash line as well, just to give us a little bit of brown definition. Under the brow bone, I want to bring up the angle a little bit, so I'm going to use this kind of creamy color, and we're just going to highlight right along that line where we did our light brown first. Just give it a little bit of pop and make us look awake. And I'm going to pop a little bit in on the inner corner as well. I have been very into a dark, kind of bold, like power brow right now. So I am going to go into my Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, and I go into the color Hickory because that's about the darkest brown in this palette without going too dark for my hair, even though my hair is very black and red right now. I am going to do a little arch here, kind of in the middle, create that triangle like I did for my Maryland tutorial. Can we have a discussion about how these lashes and my eyeliner completely changed my eye shape? I love it. I don't know if this is like the fox eye look, which I have not tried. So let's talk contour and finishing touches here. I can't deal with my baby hairs today. I am just going to go into my Physicians Formula bronzer and just give myself a little contour. Nothing crazy, just something fairly subtle. So I just swirl all the colors together, tap off the excess, and then just swirl everything in so it's nice and blended. Blush, we're going to do Bella Bamba. This is my favorite summertime blush. I've also had it for like a decade now. And just give a nice pink wash on the cheeks. And even though this look is quite dark and a little bit more fall time oriented, I am going to do highlighter and make it nice and bright because it is still summertime. I'm going to use Pearloon from ColourPop. Haven't used this in a while. A little dollop on the nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and then of course we're going to hit the cheeks. So I'm just going to tap it on. And I'm not totally satisfied, hello Ruger, with how light my under eye is. I do want to make it a bit darker. So I'm going to go into my Lorac palette. Can you move your big head? And go into the bark color, which is this brown. I'm just going to smudge this on the lower lash line. Just to give us a little more kind of smoke on the bottom. I'm going to take a nude pencil because I don't have one that matches my lip color. I'm just following my natural lip line. And to finish off, we're going to use color Vintage from NYX. This is the Liquid Suede. And this is the finished look. It's a little bit darker for summertime, but I think it's really pretty. And I still think, I don't know, it still gives me summer nighttime kind of look. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, make sure you do subscribe. I will be doing a giveaway very soon. And if you guys want to see more from me, check out my playlist down below. I have a booktube playlist, Halloween makeup, regular makeup. It's all down there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.